my goodness. One minute, Mr. Dyer. Roll me down in a minute. Studio ready? Yeah, studio ready, Gov. You ready? All right. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, studio, ready to run titles, 30 seconds.
Ripley, West End, Sheer, Cobham, Elsted, Mickleham, Abinger Hammond, Chiddingford and Staines. This is the Big Jet TV quiz.
Okay. Switch. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Okay. Right. Okay. So now I can you've got main screen with me, yeah? Fantastic. Hey folks, how you doing? Good evening. Thought we'd just try that little intro. Wow. I've got to say once again, Chile has pulled us all out of the poo literally tonight, folks, because it was just we have planned it right the way up. Everything's been planned and you know, checked and all that, but just technical issues, man. It's just the way it goes. But anyway, we're here. We've made it, and what we're going to do is we've got another 10 minutes to go. I've got a lot of people already joined. We've got 228 people in there at the moment. Let's just have a little bit of music, shall we? By the way, folks, just to let you know that this is Armin van Buren. Make sure you look them up. They do a regular cast, basically. State of Trance. This is episode 957, and this is these guys. This is actually not Armin van Buren. This is another fella in his studio. Everything all right? We Are Loud, featuring Katie DeSico, I think it is, On the Run and Flashover. So here we go. Clipper 747, Dungannon Kid, Toby Brown, Brandon Plane Spotter, David Hodge. What time the quiz? Interesting. Henry VIII is in the house. Turbo Tim's World Busby, that cockchafer. Cockchafer is a famous show from some time ago. Had a lot of fun recently, folks. But of course, we've got, you know, we're in a lockdown free again. And welcome to everybody watching from around the world. Of course, this is a quiz open that we do. This is number 11, quiz number 11 that we've done from the first lockdowns. Putting these quizzes together is quite complex, as we've discussed on previous shows. But it's all worth it because it's a lot of fun. But what else have we got now? What have we got? Got some great questions tonight, folks. Interesting also, just as a little bit of you what? We've also got a new countdown theme tune tonight, folks. But Erica Armstrong linking what is it on LinkedIn? Is it a post? I guess it's a post, isn't it? About the rule changes for the FAA announcing a final rule on civilian supersonic flight development. So they'll be able to test aircraft at supersonic speed over the because obviously America's so really test the supersonic jet unless it's over water in Europe and places like that. But in America they've got open areas like the out there in Vegas where they can test at high altitude. So that's quite interesting. And Boom, of course, being the ship that everybody's waiting in anticipation for. But it's only a little private sort of like. Think of anything the size of Concorde, folks. It's probably half the size of Concorde. What else have we got? Yeah, big shout out to my nephew Sam as well, who's courageously started a new aviation company, 26 Aviation. Good luck to him, mate. He's already got a lot of followers as well on LinkedIn. So and he's already started chartering aircraft. So fair play to you, Sam, because it's a very competitive world out there, especially right now with all the cargo and all the freight and all that stuff, and all the how very competitive it is now. And as you can see, TUI now joining the whole freight thing, which basically opens it up to even more competition, which is great to see. So yeah, there we go. How are we all doing? A lot of people saying about the piece that we put out earlier on. Really enjoying that. Great to look up close at that 727. And we're planning to go back and do more stuff with 2XL in the future. Particularly on that day, we had a few issues just because of the weather. But you know what we did was foggy, so we didn't have the opportunity to go out and do some really good stuff. But I think having a trip round it was just as good. I wanted some more music, so we got the. See, now the thing is, Jilly, that normally it switches around all the players. Is that because we got maximum players on there now that we can't see? I can't see any more. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah, what was the other thing that it was? I've got to say this. Russell from Gemini Jets. What's that, Jilly? What's that? Which one? Which one have you got? Oh, is that? Shall I just switch to the new Bond is cutting out? Is it new Bond is cutting out? Is it? Okay, that's interesting. Is it possibly something to do with this? If I turn that mic off. Still doing it? Okay, so do you want to do a quick audio check? Okay. So okay. It's gone off. Oh wow. Didn't touch it. Well, I just was spoken to it. I didn't do anything. No, I didn't do anything, man. I just spoke into it like that. Has it gone off or has it come back on? Okay. Interesting. Well, if it does it one more time, then we'll switch. I'll switch. Okay, so just. Kind of, yeah. Let me turn that down. Let me turn that. Oh yeah, but then you needed to speak to me, didn't you? Okay. Just a quick one out to Russell from Gemini Jets, folks. The guys that make these beautiful die-cast models. A model collector, you know about the Gemini Jets collection. These guys, I have to be honest with you, that Russell, I feel very honoured He's sent me a picture of a new Gemini Jets model that they've produced, and he said that you were the inspiration on this model. So, mate, I cannot thank you enough. I really appreciate those kind words. But he's saying that the factory, as for filming at the factory, you know, blah blah blah. So yeah, it's. Paul from ARD should have them soon, next 30 to 60 days. So we've got the, oh man, that's just fantastic. So the ACT Air 747, the Saturn, you know, in association with Turkish Airlines. That one is a special model, and if you wanna order it, then order it now from those folks at ARD. And Russell, thank you very much indeed. Look forward to that. Let's just have a little look at this. Oh, Richard Griffin, our good friend, police officer down at Gatwick, has decided to retire. All the very best to you, Richard, for the future, my friend. But yeah, are we all right, Gilly? Everything okay? Oh. Okay, well then that's fine. I'll take the audio out. If I can switch it to the other device. Okay, that's the camera mic now, Julie. You sorted it out. Oh. So what about the audio now? I'm switching out the audio. See if you to the lavalier mic. Just check the lavalier mic. 1 2 1 2. On the new Bond. On the main screen. 1 2 1 2. Okay, we're going live in 3 minutes. Well, we're starting the quiz in 3 minutes, aren't we? Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah. But yeah, good to see everybody out this week as well in terms of getting involved in the shows as well. Hopefully this is some entertainment for you guys. You know, that's what it's all about, is bringing you entertainment, something just to sort of like pull you away from all the dismal stuff that's going on out there. And, you know, we've had our rants about it and we're not going to do anything about that tonight. But you know the score if you've tuned into any of the other shows. But, oh, excuse me. What else? Yeah, the quiz this time, the system has sort of like uploaded itself, so now I'm in a position to show you an image as I'm asking you the question, rather than showing you the image and then you reading the question. It's like the whole thing comes up all at once, which is really cool, because I've selected images that they're not the answers, by the way, the folks, or some of them are actually, because there's like, what, name this aircraft, you know. But in general, some of them are generic images, some of them are sort of like they're relevant, but quite interesting. We've got a few playouts that we're going to show you, which are quite, you know, quite informative and educational. And of course, you know what? Just one quick thing that somebody said. Who was that fella who sent that that post, or was asked that question, Gilly? You know, do planes? Oh, it was on someone else's post, wasn't it? About, do planes have headlamps or headlights? Not headlights, headlights. Malaysian Airlines posted it. Well, it's a really interesting question, because for us people, it's like, well, of course they do, you know, but lots of people just don't know and don't understand. So those are the sort of things that we want to try and get involved with on the educational side with Virgin Atlantic. And of course, we're more than happy to stream it live to schools for absolutely no charge whatsoever. Question and answers with mechanics and all that kind of stuff. So something to think on in the future. But there we go. I think we're almost ready to go, aren't we, Gilly? Is that? It's just okay.
Okay, we've got about 30 seconds, I think. Right, Jilly, my cursor.
Live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, VA, and many stations around the world. This is
411 people. Okay. Are you okay, GP? Are we good to go with the first question? Are we good to start the quiz? So what I do is basically wind that back and hit that button, start the quiz, yeah? Stand by, let me do that. I'm gonna hit the button, are you ready? Are you ready, folks? Eyes down, and of course there's 30 seconds on each question. All different various questions, so enjoy it. We're going to do a leaderboard after every 5 questions, and then we're going to have a midway where we have a little bit of a break, and then the last 2 sets before the final. And it does get quite competitive, it has to be said. Lots of people coming up from like halfway down right up to the top. We've had it many times. This is the 11th quiz we've done, believe it or not, folks. So we've had quite a lot of drama in the past, but hopefully this one's going to go without a hitch. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Let me just bring up my. This is the new countdown, folks, that we've got. So we're going to run this between each question. So you got the countdown there. All right. Oh, mine now. All right. Okay. Right, okay, so it gets to the end and it goes. Anyway, you had to be there. But anyway, I'm ready, Jilly, to go to. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. Which? Oh, okay, you got that. I'm on the main screen here, yeah? Are you just about to start doing the pip and all that or not? Shall I hit? Okay. Okay, I'm going to start quiz now. I'm going to start the quiz. You ready? Yeah, Paul MK, thank you very much indeed. Please don't put answers in the chat, folks. We really do ask you to, even though you know, you might have got there really quick, but please don't put answers in the chat. And we do appreciate that people have different delays on their devices, so you know, it's not live, if you see what I mean. So just bear that in mind and have some fun and good luck, ladies and gents. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready, Jilly? Oh, okay, I'm going to start the quiz. Here we go. Question 1 of 30. Here we go. This rewards, okay, in the 1980s comedy film Airplane, which in-flight meal incapacitated the pilots? Was it beef, chicken, or fish? In the 80s comedy film Airplane, which in-flight meal incapacitated the pilots? You've got 12 seconds left. What a classic. What a classic. What a classic movie, man. What a classic movie. And 247 people getting it right. And what I'm going to do is quickly here, I'm going to go to, I need to go to my phone to see how people are doing on there, don't I? So if I go to there, and then go to there, and then go to come on now. Right, okay. Right, here we go. 84 points. Paul Hodgson, Mirrorman, Jane Order, Alaska Airlines, Ron Clark, Brandon. Lots of people getting it. 94 points, 94. So 247 people getting that absolutely right. And we're just going to play something out quite funny here, which a lot of people will all be familiar with. And Gilly, are you ready to play out on the other screen, on the other camera? You got to see this because it's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic. It goes along the same lines as the Life of Brian and all that kind of stuff. Because we would have all seen that. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's probably funnier watching it now than it would have been back then, because it's just the humour in it is just so funny. Are you ready to do that, Gilly, or not? Oh, don't put the answers on the chat, folks. Please don't put... which chat, Gilly? Are you talking about on... OK, guys, don't put answers on the chat, please. Surely you can't be serious. Yeah, he watched it again over Christmas. Martin Forbes, Neil Griffiths, Paul, and so many people. Can we just... Are we able to show that, Gilly? Yeah, and you're going to play the audio from that mic, yeah, from that camera. Yeah, okay. Are you ready? Okay, go. Have you got it on the screen? Have you got it on the screen? Can you flick it? Okay, transition now. Transition now.
209 into ground control. We're loaded and ready to taxi.
Goodbye, Bill.
Goodbye, darling. I love you, darling.
209er, taxi to runway 19er. Have your picture taken the minute you get there. Send me one, all right?
Okay, here, hurry.
Listen to the chugging of the train.
You shouldn't. You're gonna need this.
It's all right. It doesn't work.
Bill.
Goodbye, darling.
Bill. Bill. With me all the time. I swear to you.
Darling, take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Huh?
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger. Huh? Request vector. Over. What?
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Tower radio clearance over. Clearance over. Over. Roger. Huh? Roger, over. Roger.
Okay, GP. Put it back to the other one. We all thought that was funny. That is really funny, man. And that's where I got my clearance from, folks, by the way. But and a lot of people appreciate that. But that's quite funny. I had 247 people getting question one right. Lel Aviation has just joined. Lel Aviation, how are you doing? How do I go to the next question, Gilly? Oh, okay, I've got it here. So hit that now. Yeah, okay. What do you mean when I'm ready? When I'm ready to... Okay, well, I'm ready to give them the next question, and here it comes now. Ready? Go. Okay, question 2 of 20. Here we go. What is the name of this aircraft that you're seeing there? The first civilian aircraft to operate from London Heathrow. A lot of historians out there will know about this. And I've started me thing way too late. Let's just whip it through there a little bit there. No. What's the name of this aircraft? The first civilian aircraft to operate from London Heathrow. So some nice historic questions coming in here, which is really enjoyable. And a lot of people will know that aircraft from its the first part of it. 223 people getting it right with Lancastrian. So a lot of people who know their stuff watching tonight. 114 versus 112 saying Short Sunderland and the Beverley. Of course, it was the Lancastrian, which was the follow-on from they were actually converted. Some of them were converted Lancaster bombers that they weren't operational bombers, but they basically were manufactured in the the workshops, but because the war ended, they were surplus, so they used them, and I think they might have. But anyway, but yeah, so really interesting. But 223 people getting that right, and of course, London Heathrow, first civilian aircraft to operate from there, and because a lot of the time before that was all sea boats, like the Short Sunderland, for example, the sea boat, which they operated before that. But anyway, there we go. So that's question number 2. Congratulations if you got that right. Who got that right? Lots of people getting it right. He ran out of time. Ron Clark ran out of time. Did it. Luke Cook, Scotty Tarpley, Brandon, Kelvin, Paul Skilling. Lots of people getting it right. Lots of people getting it wrong, obviously. So we're going for the next question now. You ready, Jilly? Everything okay? Okay, so next one, here we go. Okay, question 3 of 30. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, as well as the Trent 700 and CF6, which engine is also available on the Airbus A330 CEO? As well as the Trent 700 and the CF6, which engine is also available on the Airbus A330 CEO? And there is a picture of it right there for all of you to see. You've got 12 seconds remaining. Who's got this one right? 4.43 for Alaska Airlines. Okay. And time is up. Wow, that was quite close, that one, actually. Lots of people, I don't know, Trent 700, okay, as well as the 700 and the CF. I'm trying to think of my own bleeding question now. Of course, it is the PW4000 as the third engine that's available as an option. 168 people getting it right. 140 versus 144 for the Trent 500, which was on the A340-600, and the CFM56, which is mainly on 767s. Well, actually, sorry, not 767s, mainly on the 737. But interestingly enough, I think the CFM56 is also the engine that powers the Galaxy. 4 of them on the Galaxy, or was it the CF6? It was the CF6. I'll get my coat. Who got that right? A few people guessed it. Flew an A330 with these engines. They sounded wonderful. Matteo saying. Lots of people. 3 wrong. Can only improve from Rab H there. So here we go. Question number 4, folks. And here it is. In January 41, the newly revised Lancaster bomber performed its maiden flight from which airfield? In January 41, the newly revised Lancaster bomber performed its maiden flight from which airfield? RAF Burton Wood, Manchester Ringway, or Leeds Bradford? Interesting question, this, and one that actually was on the news, I think it was. Here we go. I think it was you, Gilly, who told me about it, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, hold on a second. But yeah, indeed, it was you, because it was Manchester Ringway, wasn't it? And there it is. Oh, look, a lot of people getting it wrong. RAF Burton. I threw Burton Wood in there just as a bit of a curveball to see, because it's got RAF on it, you see. But it wasn't. It was Manchester Ringway, folks. So 150 people. That's really sort of like turned the balance there, I think. Lots of people getting it right in terms of guessing it, but some people no idea. But it is interesting, and of course that would have been after the Manchester, when they bolted, literally put a new wing on the Manchester fuselage and took those fins off, the centre fin on the Manchester, and put the dual fins on the Lancaster. But yeah, the maiden flight from Manchester Ringway. Can you believe that? Are we good, Gilly? Okay, wow, okay, so we're up to question 5. We're doing well here. Okay, question 5 of 30. We've got the Fing Fong going there. Who designed the Supermarine Spitfire? And this is kind of like the last of the historic questions, folks. Who designed the Supermarine Spitfire? Was it Glenn Curtis, Reginald Mitchell, or Jack Northrop? Glenn Curtis, Reginald Mitchell, or Jack Northrop? Who designed the Supermarine Spitfire? And your time is going to run out quite soon. This is way out, by the way, this thing here. You still got 6 seconds remaining. Okay, here we go. This is going to be an interesting one to see who gets this one. Look, lots of people, 245 versus 128 saying Jack Northrop. These are all legitimate people, by the way. Glenn Curtis, I'd have to look back at the answers for those, but I think I looked up iconic aircraft designers. So Northrop being the... Northrop was one of the very fast American. Was it the Northrop? That was a fighter aircraft, wasn't it? And Glenn Curtis. I don't know which one he did, but anyways, look, someone going to tell me? I don't know. But we're next going to the. Let's just have a little look at this. Put this down there. Put that up there. Okay, GP. We're next now going to the leaderboard for the end of round 1. Is that right? Cool. Look at that. Katie saying, oh no, Graham saying question 1 and 5 right. You what's that, Jilly? Oh, wait a minute. I need to. Yeah. The one on me now. The one on me now. Yeah. The one looking at me now. Yeah. Well, we're not actually going to show it on there. I'm just going to read them out, and I'm going to scroll through them, aren't I? I'm just going to. Yeah. No, there's no pip. Oh yeah, just leave it in the pip as it is. Yeah, leave it in the pip as it is, and then I'll just read through it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Reginald Mitchell. There we go. So I can start playing a little bit of music out, can't I? So next, folks, here we go. We've got the leaderboard, and here it is. Sam Beck, Joe Perk. Oh, look at this. Close. It's close. Sam Beck. Joe Perkins. I love Joy Division. Fantastic. What a fantastic name. And I think everyone enjoys Joe Division. Tech Guy, Crew Rest, Big Joe, Matteo there. These are all regulars. Wheelie, still 450. So it's at 470 leading it, Sam Beck. But we're still at 450 down at Speedy Birdie, El Captain, Young Joe, Alice Air, Monarch Airlines, 2 Ronnies. We got Para Dave, KNS Aviation, Ender's there. Good to see you, Ender. Harvey, Neil Griffiths, Dr. Cliff, LHR, Ayrshire Hornet, Pirate Dave, Matt Ellis, Teotu, Sean G, Ian and Deb, Abdul, Supermac. So we're down to 35th. Keith Cov there, Jazz, Dave 76, VP Martini. You what? Well, I scrolled past it. Neil Tattersall, Uncle Malarkey, Rush Green, Ronnie, Rolls-Royce, Frank T, Mike Forbes. Do you need me to get up to it and right click on it, Jelly? But oh. Yeah. Okay. That was the slowest reaction ever. Yeah, you're a twat, mate. An idiot, sorry. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you are that. Okay. So anyway, other than that, we've got a clean feed here, folks. Sam Beck leading it on 471. Joe Perkins, I love Joy Division. So this top 5 is top 6. Even the top 10, to be honest with you. It's very close, folks, because you get like 90 odd. I think it's 100 points, isn't it? For one you get. Maximum points is 100. So Scotty Tarpley's 76th, Joe Perkins, JF Bryson, Luke Cook, Edward James, Mark Duffy. I'm not last R&B saying 155th for Diesel, 13RC, Russ CT, Chris Scapaloo. Tough questions for a starting round. Well, I hope they get a bit easier for you, Chriso. Paul Skilling, Paul Hamilton, Rab H, Lel Aviation, Cameron, Dane Grayson, Charlotte Leary is 51st. Fair play, Hodgie got 2, Olive Dots 260th. So there we go, folks. MJB, Tracy Byram. Yeah. Flybad 64, Mirror Man, Suke. Hey everybody, hope you're doing well and enjoying the show, folks. So we can now go to question number 6, folks. Are you ready for it, GP? Are we ready to go for question 6? Okay, question 6 of 30, folks. Which company made the British Delta Wing Vulcan bomber? Okay, which company made the British Delta Wing Vulcan bomber? Was it the Boeing Corporation, Bristol Aviation or AV Rowan Company? I think a lot of people are going to get this right. Which company made the British Delta Wing Vulcan bomber? A great picture of it there, flat out at low altitude. You just wouldn't get that these days with the health and safety. He'd be at least 1,000 feet away from you, or however long it is, you know, with the flight lines that they do. But there you go. And I know a lot of people are going to get this right. Okay, perfect. There you go. 244 people getting it right. That it was AV Rowe and Company. Same people that built the Lancaster bomber as well. 153 people, Bristol Aviation and Boeing Corporation. 35 people picking that one. And of course we miss it. We miss it, don't we? We miss the Vulcan bomber. But we have done one show airside with them, and we're hoping to do one in the dry a little bit later on. So you know, stay tuned for all of that, folks. Here we go for question number 7. Okay, question 7 of 30, folks. What is the name given to the rear stabiliser section of an aircraft? Is it the tail, the empennage or the trim stabilisers? What is the name given to the rear stabiliser section of an aircraft? Is it the tail, the empennage or the trim stabilisers? I mean, you know, you could say, well, it is the tail, but what is the official sort of name that's given to the rear section or stabiliser section of an aircraft? And you have a few more seconds left. Okay, well, there we go. Look at that empennage, 144, 167 people saying trim stabilisers. No, it is the empennage indeed. And that's something that you'll never forget now, will you? Because when I learnt it, it was like, wow, really? Okay, 134 people saying the tail, which is, you know, it is, you're right, it is the tail. But the official sort of like name given to it, I guess you would call that in terms of what would you call it, aerology or whatever it might be, but hopefully you're all right with that. Let's just have a look in here. Lynn Keeble got it wrong. Lee Hale, I pressed my answer within 5 seconds. It timed out. Pete Watson, sorry about that. Brilliant. I've been able to answer. Shocking. Worth a few seconds delay. JF Bryson. Okay. So he's got a couple of seconds delay to be able to think it through properly. So fair play to you, man. So that's question number 7, folks. Here we go now for question number 8. Getting it right. Okay, what is the name of Virgin's space program, folks? What is the name of Virgin's space program? Is it Gemini, Galactic or Mercury? All these answers, of course, are legitimate space program projects and all that sort of thing, but only one of them is the Virgin space program. So which one is it? A lot of people are going to get this one right. I'm absolutely sure of it. But isn't that fantastic, man? And it will be great to see it fly eventually. What we got? 393 people. Everyone knew that. 35 saying Gemini, 18 saying Mercury. But I'll tell you what, 393 people getting that right. That's really sort of like put the cat amongst the pigeons. I think 94s, 93s, 96, 95, 92s, 91s. So I think that's going to... see, is Sam in here? Or has he just got his mind fit? Oh no, there he is. Sam Beck got 95. So yeah, no, I've got him there. We've got all the ones playing on there, commenting on here on the chat, which is really cool. And welcome all the new people tonight as well. So that was the name of Virgin Space Programme. It is Galactic. Right, question number 9, folks. Here we go. I'm going to give a bit of a delay on this first. So, how does the swing nose operate on a 747 freighter? How does the swing nose operate on a 747 freighter? Is it twin electric powered screws, hydraulic arms, or electrical pulley system? And you would have learnt this on Big Jet TV as well. So there's a lot of people who are regular viewers who will know this. How does the swing nose operate on a 747 freighter? Is it twin electric powered screws, hydraulic arms, or electric pulley system? And you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's have a little look. Interesting. 254 people saying hydraulic arms, but 121 people getting it right that it is twin electric powered screws. 70 people understandably saying electric pulley system. But Jilly, can I show them this quickly? This piece, which is, hold on a minute, let me bring it up to, hold on a minute, I'll just show you guys. Let me bring that up. So that you guys can watch this piece of exactly how it operates. Are you ready on it, Jilly? Have you got that on the picture? Okay, so we should get audio on it as well, and the audio will go on it as well. Yeah, you ready? No. I'm all right with that. I will have a look at it when I start it. Okay, playing it now.
Davison from Cargo Logic Air now explains the nose loading procedure on their 747-8 freighter.
This is the nose loading panel, this is the door opening panel, and these green lights indicate the latches, which are, or you'll see better when we open the door, but basically there's 16 latches that have a pin that drives through them that secure the door in flight. And the door is actually opened using this tiny little motor at the front here and 2 screw jacks on a mechanical opening system. The motor drives the screw jack, which drives the screw which opens the door. There's 2 the pins coming out from the rings, the securing rings, and that's them all out. And then the motor should engage any second.
Ah, smile, mate. Look at that. He's happy to be. He's happy. He's happy.
Yeah. Try and work out where we can fit it on the egg.
Okay, what's that, GP? What's that? Okay, you can come off of that now, GP. You can come back off of that now. Okay, so, oh, fair play. Martin Forbes said he knew the answer because what? Martin Forbes, there you go. How about that? Paying attention, see? Fair play. 254 people not paying attention. 121. So you learn a lot of stuff when you watch the show, folks. Because I learn a lot of stuff from you guys and girls as well. I do honestly learn. I've educated myself through you lot over the years. I really have, and I've obviously researched a lot of stuff as well, and I've got a lot of sort of like, you know, historical stuff in my head, but primarily a lot of the stuff that I've learned from the modern aviation sector has come from a lot of you folks out there and the research. So we've got all got each other to thank for that. So we've got it now. Okay, so this is the last question of part 1 part 2, sorry, and we're going into the break after this, after the leaderboard going into to the break. Okay, GP, you ready? We'll get there in the end. Toilet break, yeah. Okay. Oh no, it's the turn. No, what happened there? Leaderboard. What happened there? No, good. Shall I go back on the arrow? Shall I try? All I did was go for the next question. Okay. Oh, no. Hands off. You're flying it, Jilly, you're flying it. 15th, Neil Griffiths, best yet. Rab H, 443rd. Russ CT223. Let's just see where Sam is. Okay, question 9 of 30. How does this... Oh, we've done that. We've done question 9. Okay, so question 10. I'm not doing anything, man. I'm hands off, man. I'm hands off. I put the leaderboard. That's me, folks. I put the leaderboard in the wrong place. Okay, leaderboard after 9 questions. Is that right, Julie? Okay, all right then. Okay, fair enough. But there we go. I Love Joy Division dropped to 3rd place. Sean G is up there. Tech Guy, I think, was up the top. Crew Rest, again, he's in the top 5, top 6. Wheelie, I think he was there. Matteo, again, is there. Martin Forbes. Good old Martin, he learned that one from the screw. That probably held him. Monarch Airlines, TCC is there in 9th place. 10th place, Neen Road Junction. Good thinking, I like that. Neen Road Junction, that's that sign that's right in the 2-7 shot. Neen Road Junction. Enda Burke, the amazing photographer from up there in Manchester, 11th place. Aaron, interesting. Big G is in 14th place. Zargon, Neil Griffiths, Joe Perkins, Ayrshire Hornet. Is that a aircraft? But anyway, Speedy Birdie. He was Speedy Birdie. They were up there quite high in the first round, I think. Uncle Malarkey, Teotu, El Capitan, Cardinal Pilot 23rd, Dave 76, Super Mac, Ian and Deb, Den Gleesack. My Pants Are On Fire in 27th. Les T. Sharpie, Zach, Keith Cov there in 32nd. Pirate Dave, XWB 1000. We like that. Let's just put a little bit of music behind here. Joe McInerney, Joe McInerney, Big Joe. Jet 2 EGCC, Big Mac, Fly Bad, Fly Monkey, 85, Young Joe, Alistair. Alistair was up there quite high at the beginning, I seem to remember. Chicky Jr., Mikey G, Vicky B, 2 Ronnies, Sam Beck. What happened to Sam Beck? Did he go to the toilet? What happened, mate? Wow, that's crazy, man. Harvey Simpson in 49th, and London Heathrow bringing up the 5th position. Okay, right, GP. Are we just going to go to leave that? Yeah, we're going to have a little break. Going to put some music on, and let me just do this. Hold on a second. Are they able to still talk to each other? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just so we're going to put this in as the holding screen, perhaps. That screen on camera 2 with the audio running. Yeah? You happy with that? Okay. Oh, I can't. No, we can't do that, mate. We can't do that. Do that, Jelly. You go take it off. Stand by. Yeah. We're gonna have to just leave this on, yeah? Because if I have to change any of this, yeah, just me with a pit, or my desk anyway. So, cheers, folks. Non-alcoholic, by the way. Right, Steve. Steve? Right, Steve. Steve, I'll be back in a sec. Steve. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Matheson. Looks like he's got an old. Looks like got an old RAF hat on that fella. Looks like a Looks like Guy Gibson. Craig Matheson. Guy Gibson. Martin Forbes is 3 beers in. Lel Aviation, Kerry Fino. Hodgie. Okay, Russ CT, not so bad. First round's awful. Second, Martin Forbes downhill. Yeah. Who's that? Who? Yes, he's had it, yeah. Didn't you hear me mention that yesterday? Oh. Yeah, Hodgie recovering from COVID. Blimey, Petros ain't missing a thing, is he? Laptop, cell phone, 2 separate sessions. Mel Singleton. Rav H, maybe I will do better with a beer. Go on, mate. Go on. Knock yourself out.
Hi guys, this is
Tulane Kent. The Boogle Lad, this is my brain workout. Nigel Warren, Kelvin Grant. Questions on YouTube, I think come up ahead of live link. How do you load via quiz app? So I stay in sync. Don't think there's any way to do it, Kelvin, to be perfectly honest with you. By the way, folks, anybody wondering, this is DJ Armin van Buren, A State of Trance. Make sure you check them out because we're very lucky that we use it. I think. Craig Matheson, Terry G. So many people. Craig Walton's in 301st. Kirsty Finch. Got to be up at 4 for work. Wow. But wouldn't miss this for the world. Oh, there we go. It's Kirsty's picture up there, isn't it? Jake Jackson, Terry Torment. I think that's Terry the artist, isn't it? Who sent me some great stuff from his family as well, with that great picture that he sent as well from his daughter or son or whatever it was. It was really great. Really good to see the kids getting involved in pictures and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Hodgie's getting better, is he? Sean Garfield, you got me into Armin van Buren. There we go. Yeah, check him out, folks. It's very relaxing. Sandy Humby, Paul Weaver, Big Trains TV. Where is Chancey? He's in his tunnel down there. I cut his nails earlier, and he was very good about it. I should have done it live. Ben Hewitt. Okay, so he's definitely going to be playing next time. Now he knows how it all works. Great way to spend a Saturday night. Great to be a new member. Ben Hewitt, welcome, Ben. Great to see you here, my friend. And we'll let you know when we know how it works and all. So stick with us on that one. The frequent flyer is at 100th place. Well, you know, there's 420 odd people playing, so you're better than half. Maybe next time I'll be back to normal with the quizzes. Lel Aviation, Ruth Cole loving the music, Julie Chaston. I've got Jerry on the TV, chat on the phone and quiz on the iPad. There we go, Julie. A lot of people do this. Gary Goodchild loving this highlight of the week. Rab H, can we have a cycling quiz? Brilliant. Tracy Byram, Aviation Talk. Keith Cornell needs the loo. Hurry up, mate. Felton 216. Having great fun, guys. I'm in 332nd place. Adrian Tremlett. Dominic, how you doing up there in Bryce? Dane Grayson, Brandon Plainspotting, Nigel Warren. All the folks are getting involved here. Lots and lots of comments. Thanks for all your great comments, folks, and all your support throughout the whole week and beyond. And that's what we're here for, folks. We're just here for you. Okay, give it a couple of minutes, GP.
This week's tune of the week.
Okay.
Team up with Super A and Tab Taker from the forthcoming A State of Trance 2020 compilation. It's on its way, ladies and gentlemen. Before that, Sonny Legs with Mother, the new Above and Beyond with Richard Bedford, of course, on the vocals, Bittersweet and Blue. We also played you Artie with Movie, Freedom, big team up from Russia.
Kelvin Grant loving the intro. I'm dying to see that, Gilly. Did it work? Yeah, I think it worked, didn't it, Gilly? The intro, absolutely fantastic.
Shout out to all the listeners and
Flittic,
Twitch, Facebook,
Beechcraft. It's like, you know, it just worked perfectly. Anyway, whatever. So I think we are about ready, folks, to go into round 3, the second half of the quiz. I just hope that when I hit this right-hand button, Gilly, that the right thing comes up. Are we ready? And are we going to miss a question out here? Question 10 of 30. Hey! How many wheels does the A350-900 have? How many wheels does the A350-900 have, folks? Is it 8, 10, or is it 12? Think about it. Think about it. You might get. It might be worth getting a few less points, but getting the right answer before you go bang like that. A lot of people always go for the middle one. For some reason, For some reason. Time is up, and indeed, yes, a lot of people getting it right. 213, but sort of people maybe confusing it with the A350-1000, which has an extra set of wheels, of course. No. Actually, you know what? Someone's going to tell me on here. It's 14. It's not. It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, and not 12. So it's neither of those other ones for the 1000. But the A350-900 does indeed have. I nearly said 213 wheels then. Bloody hell! Is that some kind of new design or something? I don't know. But anyway, the question didn't come up for Valerie. Andy Jones, mine didn't load. Didn't get that one, Rusty. Oh, I missed this one, Mrs. A. Someone ran out of time. I'm so rubbish. Okay, I don't know whether everyone got that, but 213 people got it right, 151 people answering incorrectly, 23 people saying 8. But of course, if I had 8, you'd have to have a bogey wheel in the middle, 2, 4, 6, 8. But yeah, absolutely, it does have 10 wheels, and of course, the A350-1000 has 14 wheels. So there we go. There we go. The 1000 has 14, yes, Matteo saying. Yeah, it does have 14, doesn't it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's got an extra cart behind each one, like the 777. But anyway, there we go, folks. Congratulations if you got that one. We're going on to question 11 now. Here we go. Okay, question 11 of 30. What does HUD stand for? What does HUD stand for? HUD. Is it head up display, head under display, or head up dongle? What does HUD stand for, which we see in the 787 as well as fighter jets, of course, but it is a feature on the 787. Head up display, head under display, or head up dongle? 1.77 seconds for Ben Brown. Wow. Too easy that one, Rab H saying. Well, not for everybody. Let's just have a look and see how many people got it right. Wow, how well tuned was that one? Head up display, 406 people absolutely getting it on the nail there. Only 8 people saying head up dongle, head under display 19 say 406 people getting that right. Wow, that's going to really mix it. Lots of people saying in here, Julie Chasson, yay, I knew this one. So here we go. Eyes down for question number 12, folks. Here we go. Okay, question 12 of 30. How are the Boeing 787 brakes operated? How are the Boeing 787 brakes operated? Are they hydraulic, pneumatic, or electric? How are the Boeing 787 brakes operated? Hydraulically, pneumatically, or electrically? Answer that question and win a prize. No, you don't actually. But there we go. 787 brakes are operated how? How? There we go, electric. Lots of people getting that right. 121 people understandably saying hydraulic because you know, again, this is something that you learn in the show. A lot of people will say that they learnt that in the show, and I learnt that from research and listening to people. 69 people saying pneumatically operated. Pneumatic is air. And hydraulically operated, 121 people getting it wrong, but that's basically the majority of aircraft these days at the moment are controlled hydraulically with their brakes. So there we go, 787, along with all the other amazing features the 787 has, which we're going to be doing with Zane Dunning at some point, folks, because Zane is just at the end of his training for the 787 with Virgin Atlantic. So looking forward to doing something with Zane Dunning on the 787, and of course Captain Chris on the A350 when things have picked up and we're able to go out there and do it. Question number 12. Here we go. Question 13 of 30. What is the name of the Rolls-Royce, the new Rolls-Royce engine? What is the name of the new Rolls-Royce engine? Is it the XWB, the Ultrafan, or the MT30? What is the name of the new Rolls-Royce engine? The XWB, the Ultrafan, or the MT30? And this is something that I actually discussed with Tim from Rolls-Royce yesterday about being so excited about showing this this engine being tested on the test bed, hopefully live. On a future show. If it's not that one, it's going to be one of the Rolls-Royce engines, hopefully. Lots of people saying the 227. Wow, 155 people getting it right that it is the Ultrafan, folks, and that engine being developed with a serious amount of new features, which Rolls-Royce will blend into their other engines if they turn out to be a success. But interesting, lots of people saying the new Rolls-Royce engine is the XWB. Well, that's the newest one that's actually operational on aircraft. But the newest Rolls-Royce engine that's still in development stages is, of course, the Ultrafan. So a bit of a quick, a tricky question, that one, and perhaps catching a few people out. So you've got to be a bit slower, haven't you? Right, okay, let me just have a think about this. Ultrafan, well, I've seen that. It's got to be the Ultrafan. Anyway, whatever. 155 people getting that correct. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that all plays out. I hope I've put the last leaderboard in the right place, Jilly, but we'll soon find out. Okay, question number 14 of 30. Here we go, folks. Which part of the Airbus is made in Broughton in Wales? Which part of the Airbus is made in Broughton in Wales? And that applies to all the Airbus wing. Tail? I've already said the answer, but that, yeah, I know. The tail, the wings, or the midsection, but they would have got it long before I've said it anyway, wouldn't they? Are they about 20 seconds ahead of me? Which part of the Airbus is made in Broughton in Wales? Is it the tail, is it the wings, or is it the midsection? Good question, but, you know, still fun, all the same. Even though you've got the right answer already given to you. But, of course, there we go. 328 people getting it right, saying that it is indeed the wings, and... we again look forward to going out there to Broughton at some point in time and doing a live walkthrough on the A350 wing assembly line. Something that was already more or less, we were right on the brink of doing it when the COVID thing struck. So that's going to be a lot later. But good news coming out of Airbus factory is the fact that they've recovered quite well, especially on the single aisle market, which is obviously the very, very competitive one in terms of new orders at the moment. So Airbus doing extremely well on that one. But which part of the Airbus was made at Broughton in Wales? And that's 328 people getting it right, that it is indeed the wings, not the tail or the empennage or the midsection. So here we go. So hopefully this should be question number 15. Gilly? Oh, wow, look at that. Question 15 of 30. Here we go. I got it right. Which engine powers the new A330 NEO? Is it the GENX, the Pratt & Whitney PW4000, or the Trent 7000? Which engines power the new A330 Neo? GENX, P&W 4000, Pratt & Whitney 4000s, or the Trent 7000. Lots of people, again, something that you learn on the show. So let's see how many people get this one right. It's always interesting. It's quite. I'll turn that up a little bit, didn't I? It's interesting to see how many people do actually. Oh, look at that. 145 people saying the Gen X, but 197 people getting it right with the Trent 7000. Indeed it is. Another engine developed exclusively for the A330 Neo program by Rolls-Royce. So Rolls-Royce having a real big finger in that pie in terms of exclusive engine suppliers for the A350 with the XWB. But the Trent 7000 being the exclusive engine, it's a shame they didn't put that on the new the freighter. I keep wanting to say the Guppy, but it's not. It's the Beluga. There we go. It's a shame that the Beluga program didn't make it in time for the or whichever way it didn't. I think it may have been the engine that didn't make it in time to be designed onto the new Beluga, but she still carries the extremely popular Trent 700 engine. But there we go. So that's 15 over with. So now we should have a leaderboard. Let's just have a little look. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey! Oh, look at this. Matteo, good lad. He's the youngster, isn't he? Crew rest, tech guy, still there up in the top. I love Joy Division, still there. I love Joy Division, man. My love child 5, wheelie number 6, Joe McInerney, Joe McInerney in 7th place, Ender Burke in 8th, still in the top 10, Aaron in 9th, Chicky Jr., Clipper 747. Where did Chicky Jr. come from? TCC, TriStar, El Capitan still there, Para Dave. I think I remember Para Dave from other shows. Paul Lorna, yes, it's Para Dave the paramedic, isn't it? Because I said he was the parachutist, didn't I? Paul Lorna, Paul Lorna is there in 16th place. Supermax, Speedy Birdie, Joe Perkins in 20th place with Big Joe, Plain Spotter, Dave, Young Joe, Big Mac, Neen Road Junction, LHR. Interesting that LHR was in 50th place, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. I said that last one, Gilly. You weren't listening, were you? It's the sign on 27. Craig, Dave H, Rog Royce. There's Teotu, still in the top 30. Dave 76, Les T, Dr. Cliff, Ashley Sparrow, Ian and Deb, Suggy, VP Martini, Alice Air, Martin Forbes. Martin Forbes has dropped a little bit, hasn't he? Jet 2, EGCC, Brensky and Dale. Monarch Airlines, My Pants Are On Fire. Keith Coventry, Pirate Dave, Bailey T, Rhino Mittens. Interesting. Mike Oxlong and Sam Beck again, just bringing up the what happened, Sam? Mike Ward. There we go. So we're all ready to get ourselves ready for the final round, going on to question number 16, folks. Okay, here we go. I thought question 10 was halfway. Oh yeah, it's question 15, isn't it? Okay, we can have another. Do you want another rest now? Because we're halfway through now, aren't we? I thought it was 10 questions. I thought it was 10 questions, man. Okay, just leave the music on, man. I thought it was 20 questions. What am I doing that, man? I thought it was supposed to be alcohol free. Anyway, just have a little look down the leaderboard, shall I? Oh, Darren Smith is My Pants Are On Fire. Oh, he's retired. Concrete Cow Airlines. Oh, okay. Vicky B winging it. Mark Karen. So we've lost. Who was it? My Pants Are On Fire. They literally are. He's got to go and put them out. Mark Karan. Sean G. Might be XWB 1000's dropped down. It's BA 787 Captain here. 74th place. Hodge is down there in 75th. Fair play, mate. You're in the top 100. Aviation Talk. Stevie up. Mark Appleby, GFB 14, Fly Bad, Fly Monkey, Alec and Becky, there we go, Ian Morgan, Zach, Soulboy, CPR 21, Gary McIntosh, Matty, Tate Frost. Lots of names. I'm Captain Girthy here, the Masons, Sue and John Lawler, K&S Aviation. Lots of names I'm recognising here, and lots of new names. That's really cool. Mikey G. David Raymond. Yeah. Oh look, the cockchafer is all the way down in 102nd. Paul Hamilton, Kerry Fino there, John Davis, Scotty Tarpley in 107th. Him and his missus were, how's his missus doing? How's his missus doing? Paul Grove. No, we haven't, no. Yeah. Gary, Tom, Shane. Let's just see where Kay is. Is Kay Tarpley down there? Avgeet, Tom, COVID 19,000 feet, Neil Tattersall, Brian, Jack, Judy Chaston, Andy Jones. Where is she? Where are you? Tommy, Chris, Gillian, Keith. Turbo Tim's World, he was quite high up at the beginning. Luke, Jonathan Fowler, Max Thompson, Callum and Johnny, Harvey Simpson, Mark Luddington. William Dunnell, W, Grays, Andy T, Dave Artingstall, that is, yeah, there we go. Niall is there, Charlotte. There we go, we are the thick duo down 175th, but it's all about the taking part in it. Van Air, Meta, aka Lean, Jas, Micah Fish. Where's Kay? Alfred Sue. Royal Birkdale. Oh, what a place to play. If you're from Royal Birkdale, I'd love to come and play when I can. Aviator Nick, Fly, LSA. Spam Force 1. Chuckles and Harley. Is she? Oh wow, she's right the way down here. Look at all these guys and girls here. Mark Barr, Sarah, Rob, Steve, Graham. Mucky Knuckles, 250 first. Don't be a schmuck, use your nut. Somebody wanting that on a t-shirt from America today. We're going to do that for him. That's quite funny. Looking for it's Boomerang in 265. I'm a whiz. DT. Dan's Latham. Little Aviation. Hey, Kate Opley. It's 275. So she's getting done by the old man, isn't she? Okay, right, there we go, folks. All the way. Congratulations. 1,283 in the lead. 2 points in it from Crew West. Crew West, Crew Rest. Tech Guy 1276, 1225. So it's still all to play for. Joy Division. So we're only now halfway through, aren't we, Jilly? Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, eyes down for part 2 of the Big Jet TV Aviation quiz. We might get there by midnight. Okay, question 16 of 30. Here we go, folks. How many engines does the Eurofighter Typhoon have? How many engines does the Eurofighter Typhoon have? And there is a picture of a Eurofighter Typhoon from the side, so I thought it might catch you out. 1 engine or 2 engines? It's quite simple. How many engines does the Eurofighter Typhoon have? And that is one of the Luftwaffe, folks. That is from the Luftwaffe. Diddly-did. That is a one of the fighters that we saw at the air show at ILA Berlin. Indeed, it is. 254 people answering that correctly. 147. Yeah, it's quite sort of like, you know, interesting. Yeah. But sometimes you're like, hold on a minute. Because they might mistake it with, like, you know, another jet, like an F-16 or something. Oh, you know. But, you know, there you go. And 16 people. Oh, no, I mean... 254 people getting it correct. Well done. It does indeed have 2 engines, and we've seen that many times at Coningsby, and we've got to do a Coningsby show coming up in lockdown, believe it or not. Question 17 of 30. Here we go, folks. What is the biggest commercial passenger aircraft ever produced? And that's not it. What is the biggest commercial passenger aircraft ever produced? Is it the Antonov AN225 Maria, the Hughes H4 Hercules Spruce Goose, or the Airbus A330? The biggest commercial passenger aircraft ever produced. The AN225, the Spruce Goose, or the A380? And that's a little picture that I picked up from Google. Which looks like a giant mosquito, to be perfectly honest with you. Time is up. Yes, there we go. Lots of people getting that right, because the commercial passenger aircraft, commercial passenger, not commercial freight aircraft, but commercial passenger aircraft. But even so, 54 people saying the 225, 148 people saying the Hughes H4 Hercules, which I think only flew once actually. I think it got up, flew for about half a mile or something, landed and then went back and never flew again. 211 people getting it right. The Airbus A380, the big beast, the big boy, which is a phenomenon of flight. You have to give it that. Lots of people are like, I don't like the A380. Well, you know, it's like, you know, if you've got a love for aviation and a respect for design, you've got to love that A380, haven't you? Okay, here we go. Question number 18. We're all fired up, ready to go. How many international destinations do Qantas fly to? This is an interesting one, and this is something that is going to be an absolute guess for most people, I would imagine. How many international destinations do Qantas fly to? And let's forget about COVID. Let's just imagine that it's not happening. 27, 29, or 32? How many international destinations do Qantas fly to? Is it 27, 29, or 32? Going to be very interesting to see how many people get this one right. Here we go. Oh, look at that. 180 people saying 29. It isn't. If you actually copy and paste that into Google, you'll see it says 27, folks. 105 people getting that right. So that's another one which is going to sort of like, you know, upset the apple cart, I think. 128 people saying 32, but 180 people saying 29. So 105 only. Well, I say only. The lowest was the correct answer there. So 27 international destinations for Qantas. Coming up now to question 19. Here we go, folks. Got it quite dialed this week. How long is the folding wingtip extension on the new Boeing 777X? Great question this. How long is the folding wingtip extension on the Boeing 777X? 9 foot, 10 foot or 11 foot? Again, might be a big guess for a lot of people, but it's amazing when you know what it is. Just an amazing piece of technology. That is it 2.7 meters, 3.1 meters or 3.5 meters? And it is, oh look people, 156 versus 158. It is indeed 3.5 meters, and literally the most amazing thing you've seen. In fact, I think the control of it is either electric. It's probably electric motors that power it, but huge, great big, monstrous hinges literally built into the wing and into the tip itself, which is an amazing piece of technology in itself. But 3.5 meters, folks. Go and measure that out in your lounge or wherever it is and look at that length. It's just phenomenal, which is why they've had to make them fold up so that they can fit into airports, literally, because they'd be too big. Even when you parked up, you know, when you're thinking of an A380, it's just a massive extension to the wing. So can't wait to see that thing operational. I mean, I know it's still going through its testing program, but who's the launch customer? It was Emirates, wasn't it? It's Emirates. Come on, let's get that thing flying and in the air, man. We need some good news from Boeing at the moment. I mean, I know the Max is back flying again, but let's get that 777X delivered to Emirates and do a big thing about it. I know Sam Shui will do it, but you know, we'll see it at some point. But anyway, here we go. Question number 20, folks. Oh, Lufthansa. Oh, okay. So have Emirates pulled out then? Have they? Oh, they were. They always were they? Interesting. Lufthansa. That makes it even easier for us to get out to Frankfurt to see that thing coming in. Wow. Oh, what a day that'll be. And the great thing is that it's in 2023 or thereabouts. So that means that by that time, all this crap will be out of the way and we'll all be able to head there to Frankfurt together to watch this thing come in. Wow, what an amazing thing. Question number 20 coming up. Eyes down, here we go. Question 20 of 30. In a modern jetliner, which pilot normally sits in the right-hand seat? In a modern jetliner, which pilot normally sits in the right-hand seat? Is it the captain, the training pilot, or the first officer? The right-hand seat, which you can see there on the picture, the geezer, the fella in the right-hand seat, or the gentleman in the right-hand seat. Is it the captain, training pilot? Oh, I missed that. Okay, we'll just have to do that. Is it the captain, the training pilot, or the first officer? Here we go. Oh, by that. Hey, 364 people finally getting it right, saying it's the first officer. 40 people saying the captain, 9 people saying the training pilot. Well, the thing is that, to be honest with you, the training pilot normally sits... he'll normally sit in the third seat behind, unless he's line training. I don't know if a line training captain would sit in the third seat in the back, overseeing the whole operation, or whether he would sometimes sit in the right hand seat. But normally, as I've put there, the right hand seat is occupied by the first officer. So we're going to a leaderboard now. Big shout out to Malcolm Malcolm, welcome to Big Jet TV. Good to see you here. But congratulations if you got that right. Okay, so Jilly, we are now going to the leaderboard. Gillis Ender, well done, man. TriStar. Where did TriStar come from? Crew Rest still there, Tech Guys still there, TCC Top 5, Joe McInerney, 1,528 place, 1,602 down to 6th place. So TriStar has come out of nowhere. Young Joe is there. Love Child is in 8th place. I Love Joy Division dropped down a 9th. Matteo he was leading it, wasn't Matteo? Wasn't he leading it last time? Super Mac El Capitan in 10th place. Clipper 747 Monarch Airlines. Cheeky Junior, Dave H. Para Dave, Wheelie, Ashley Sparrowhawk, John Perkins, or even Joe Perkins. Plane Spotter Dave, I'm looking out for Big Joe there in 22nd place. Brensky, Big Mac, London Heathrow. Creeping up, I have to say, LHR. He was in 50th place after round 3, I think. Bailey T. Sam Beck in 26th place. He's getting better. Sam's must have had a couple of good answers. Dr. Cliff, he's new. Cardinal Pilot, he's new. Corey, Teotu, Les T. Matt Nelsey, Rhino Mittens, David Towney, Mike Frost, Davey 76, Neil Griffiths, Martin Forbes 39th, Paul Lorna, VP Marty, the Cockschafer, Alistair Air, BA 787 captain in 44th, Flybad Mike Oxlong, Neen Road Junction, I love that, Slippery Jim, K&S Aviation, and Craig bringing up the top 50. Let's just see if there's any V in it. Battered Sausage.
Follow us on Instagram at ASOT Live.
Give them any bonus points. Oh, no. Autism Emily, good to see you down there. It's not good to see you down there, but it's good to see you here, Autism Emily. Bram, Ben Brown, Tommy Gardner, Drew, Paul Hamilton, Sue, Kerry, Sam. Okay is apparently better. Is K moved up? John Davis, Big G, Paul Grew, Graz, Norfolk and Chance. Is that a new detective series? Speedy Birdie, Buzzy B, Kettle, Concrete Cow Airlines, Ian Wilson, Gary Goodchild, winging it. He's doing well. 112. Vicky B, Alberto, James Perry, Vux, Chris Keith, Ernest Cornell, Mark Caran Links. Hodges in 1, 2, 3. Hope you're feeling well, mate. Mark Duffy, Matty Tate, Alex Barnes, Gary, Turbo Tiswell, Captain Girthy, and all you folks down there, the Masons in 133rd Fly LSA, Zargan Taximan 49 Eagle 1, Uncle Malarkey's dropped a long way, Tommy EMA is there, Rush Green Ronnie, we're the thick duo there, bringing up the rear. But look at all you guys on over 1,000 points. It just so happens that the top is on 1,625. This is the final 5 questions. Is that right, Julie? Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is answer number 20 coming up. There we go. We have. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Question 21 of 30, folks. Here we go. Name the aircraft. Oh, these are all name the aircraft. Okay, quick. Here we go. Is it the Boeing F-32, the X-32, or the F-35? Boeing F-32, X-32, or F-35? I'm really excited to see how many people get this. I quite enjoyed these aircraft recognition ones as well. This is Jilly's question, by the way, folks. Yeah, this is, yeah. No, Jilly, you're not. Oh, Mona. Okay, time's up. Wow, look at that. Lot of knowledgeable people out there. 219 people versus 71 on the F-32. Boeing F-35 had 108 people saying. But 219, I'm guessing that some people have guessed it. Other people got it wrong. What a guess, people saying. But that's really funny, man. That's really guess and wrong. 85, 94. See, taking it a little bit slower may be worth only getting 80, 85 points, because if you get, but Ben Brown's got 94, so that's probably pushed him right up there. Mirror Man, Sam Beck 92, 96 for Qatar Plea. There we go. Kay got 96 points on that. So you see, could be a late run here from people who are way back there. Paul Hodgie getting 83. Not a Scooby, some people saying, but there we go. Congratulations if you got it right. 290 people getting it right. So here we go. Question number 22, folks. Name the aircraft. Okay, here we go. It's another one. Look at this. Think about it. Take your time. Take your time. Is it the 320 Neo, the A320, or a Boeing 737 MAX? Interesting. I changed that question answer, but it obviously didn't make it through. Name that aircraft. Is it the 320 Neo, the A320, or the Boeing 737 MAX? And again, unfortunately, a lot of people are getting it right, but I put that in the middle again, didn't I? So those people who just press the middle one, for the sake of it, just keep pressing the middle answer, because it's, the law of averages is going to be right, isn't it? But anyway, 229 people correctly identifying that head-on shot of the beautiful Airbus A330 aircraft. 118 people thinking it was the Neo. The round nose is something that really gives it away. The sort of like the Neo is a much more sort of like big round nose, whereas the A320 is a lot more pointy, bit like a little mini A350 as I call it. So that's way to identify it from head on, because obviously the Neo engine is very similar in the way it looks. But yeah, there you go. You're learning things all the time. 22, we're going to 23 now. Here we go. True name is CS100. Yeah, I know, Lel. Name the aircraft, folks. Look at that. Look at your phone. Is it a 747-400? Is it an Airbus A346? Or is it a 747-800? So you need to identify that aircraft. Is it a 747-400, an Airbus A346, or a 747-800? Should have four answers, middle for some all day. Yeah, it's just another one that I've got to create, isn't it? 267 people getting that absolutely bang on, but it's all about the time now, and it's creeping towards that point now. 48 people saying a 400, 94 people saying it's the 346. I can understand that. It's got two engines on each wing, but it's kind of the winglet, the raked wingtip, that kind of gives it away. That was twin engine, and with that winglet, it would be the Airbus, of course. But 747-800, 267 people getting that right. 1.9 seconds. Luke Cook, 1.88. But there we go. Some people get in there. Scotty Tar, please say so. Name the aircraft. We've got another name the aircraft coming up right now, folks. Here we go. Get ready. Eyes down. Look at that phone and tell me what aircraft it is. Is it the Kawasaki C2, the Embraer KC390, or the Airbus A400M? Done it again. Put it in the middle. Name the aircraft. Kawasaki KC2. Oh, KTC! Embraer KC390 or Airbus A400M. I know, I do try and do that, but I forget. Look, how many people? 205 people getting it right. Oh, it's the middle one again, isn't it? Kawasaki C2, 135 people saying, 68 people saying the A400M. But yeah, we saw one of these Kawasaki, one of these Embraer KC390s at, no, it wasn't ILA, no, it was Farnborough, wasn't it? It was Farnborough. Yeah. We saw the Kawasaki at ILA, but the Embraer, a very impressive aircraft, a military troop carrier. Check it out, folks. It's capable of short takeoff and landing, short airstrips, and sort of like stopping on a dime, literally about less than 100 feet and all that kind of thing. Crazy thing, reverses and all that sort of thing. Much like a lot of these modern day turboprop aircraft do have that capability. 24 that was. Congratulations if you got that right. Lots of people getting it right. Go middle now. Oh dear, I could have got top 10. Here are so few wrong. Darren Smith. 205 people getting that right. Here we go then. Question number 25 before we go to the final leaderboard. Okay, question 25 of 30. Here we go, folks. Name that aircraft. Look at it, look at it, look at it. What is it? Is it an Airbus A350, a Boeing 777X, or an Airbus A330 Neo? What aircraft is that? The A350, the Boeing 777X, or the Airbus A330 Neo? Ain't it beautiful? Ain't she a beautiful aeroplane? And we will have seen that, not going to tell you where. Okay, congratulations if you got Altman on it. Wow, look at that Airbus A330 Neo. Indeed it is, right, and it's not the middle one. 15 people saying the 777X. So those 15 people are probably like middle one, middle one, middle one. Airbus A350, 133 people saying that. 261 people getting it bang on, and it is indeed an Airbus A330 Neo, which we talked about, the beautiful Trent 7000 engine. So here we go then, folks. Here we go. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Right, have a little bit of music, shall we? Penultimate. Enderberg still there. 2009. So it's quite a lead, I have to say. Crew Rest. It's going to be a battle between them. But TCC's up there. TriStar again. Still up there. Young Joe McInerney. He's in the top 10. Love Child's there in 7th. I Love Joy Division number 8, Wheelie in 9th, and Monarch Airlines bringing up the top 10. Okay, I need to go to the loo quick, Chili, so we're going to run this. Okay, you can scroll through it, can't you? While I, yeah? Just pull it right, just pull it right. Junction, I love that. Hold on. Keep scrolling. Who wants a drink? Anyone want a beer? name for an airline in the world. Go Country Stew's there. 747 Holly, Stewie B, James 747, Formula First, D&K. Nurses rock, yes they do. Paddy Muck, Scott Feltham, Scotty Feltham there in 154. Graz, Egbert, battered sausage down in 160th. M, Spamfuls 1. Diesel, is that 1313? Frankie T, Vicky B. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I can scroll it now. I can scroll it. I have control. I have control. Scotty Tarpley, 180th. Oh, blimey. Hold on. Where's the biggest of jets? Make. Oi, oi! Plain Crazy Peter. There's K down in 209, still being done by the old man, but a little bit closer this time. Here we go. Come on, K, you can do it. Okay, Ender, fantastic photographer up there in Manchester. Good to see you here, my friend, and great to see you up there in the top 10 crew rest. Don't know who half these people are. Crew rest TCC. TriStar Young Joe and Joe McKerney, top 6th. Yeah, Young Joe is here every single time. So, folks, we are now going to go into the final round, which is the penultimate round. Is it? No, it isn't. It's the final round. Sorry. Here we go. You ready, GP? Are we ready for it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Question 26 of 30, folks. What is the oldest aircraft in the US Air Force fleet? Going to catch a lot of people out this one. What is the oldest aircraft in the US Air Force fleet? Is it the KC-135 Stratotanker, a McDonnell Douglas KC-10, or Boeing B-52? Alan B, first class member for just over a year. Oh, he's in. So Alan Gill is Neen Road. KC-135 Stratotanker, McDonnell Douglas KC-10, or Boeing B-52. Which is the oldest aircraft in the US Air Force fleet? And it is interesting. I knew you'd say that, and this is why I've got to show you this. I've got to. Oh, sorry. Wait a second. I've got. Oh. On a minute. I've got to do this. Okay. I wanna. Number 11. No, it's all right. It's okay. I'm just trying to find the. Where's the... Oh, here we are. Here it is. Here. Stand by. Here it is. Wait a second. I'm going to show you because a lot of people will get. It's not. It's the B-52. It's the oldest la-di-da. But I can guarantee you, I'm going to prove it to you now. Okay, GP, stand by and ready to go on the. Hold on a second. Okay, let me just zoom into that out a bit. Okay, so there you go. There's the proof, folks. Okay, camera 2, GP. Okay, the oldest jet in the Air Force refueling bombers on the front line in the Pacific, and it is KC-135, tail number 571419. The oldest aircraft in the Air Force's fleet sits in a hangar at Anderson Air Force Base in Guam after being washed to remove salt and avoid corrosion. Now, interestingly enough, I might have a little bit of whiplash here. Yeah, KC-135 is based on a 707 airframe. But that was in June 2018. So is that still? But I did type into my research what is the oldest jet in the US Air Force, because I thought it would be the Boeing B-52. But a lot of people getting that wrong. 73 people getting it right. Okay, GP, you can switch back if you want. Yeah, are you on me? Bootle Lad wants proof on this one, and there it is, son. There it is. But 73 people saying that getting it right, that it is indeed the KC-135 Stratotanker based on the 707 airframe. 93 people saying the McDonnell Douglas KC-10, but 231 people. It is incredible to think that 707, that must have been a converted 707 from a long way back, because these Boeing B-52s are very old aeroplanes. Ian Roper, 63-year-old one out of Mildenhall. Is that wow. How can I do that? Control C. And go into the chat. How can I? Shall I throw it across to you? Okay, stand by. Okay, there you go, folks. There's the link for it. Scotty Tarpley back of the net. Doing better than I thought. Simon Davey saying Jake Jackson, go to VAR. Fantastic, go to VAR, I love that. That ain't happening. But 231 people saying the Boeing B-52, 73 people getting it right. So that would have really upset the apple cart. I'm sure the leaderboard. I wish I could see the leaderboard now, or just before we go to the final question. We can't do that, can we, Jilly? We should do that next time. We should see the leaderboard. I should put a leaderboard in just before the final question, shouldn't I? To see who's right there. Because it was... It's Ender Burke leading it at the moment, isn't it? But and you can't see anything, can you? Okay. Is to request it when we're uploading it, so we will do that. Right, question number 27, folks. Just let me bring this one up here. Question number 27. Here we go. Okay, next question. Where was Big Jet TV's first international show destination? Hey, and that's a picture from it. Where was Big Jet TV's first international show destinations? Was it Chicago, Los Angeles, or San Francisco? Where was our first international show destination with our members? I have to say that. It's great to take the members with us wherever we go on these international overseas trips, which are exclusive to our Big Jet TV first class and super class members. Chicago, LAX, or San Francisco? It was indeed LAX 200 Farm. I'm quite glad that a lot of people got that right, but because that really does show you've been paying attention. But yes, Chicago, the first trip I think was last year, the beginning of last year, wasn't it? 249 people getting that right, of course. I think we've been to LAX twice, haven't we? Is it twice or three times? Twice, isn't it? Twice, yeah. So there we go, 249 people getting that right. That's question number 27. Before my time, Ron Clark saying, oh, fantastic. But okay, let's load it up. Question number 28, folks. Here we go. What is the US equivalent of the UK/EU Civil Aviation Authority CAA called? Is it the FDA, Federal Department of Aviation, the FAA, Federal Aviation Association, or the FAG, Federal Aviation Group? The FDA, the FAA, or the FAG? FAG. Sorry if you're American and you just heard me say that. What is the US equivalent? I didn't think about that when I was doing the answer to these questions. Sorry about that. I'm sorry if I offended anybody there. You wouldn't want to be called that, would you? 327 people, of course, getting it absolutely bang on there. 59 people, 11 people thinking that it is the Federal Aviation Group. Le Federal Aviation Group, which is not French. The FDA, in fact, it doesn't even, I don't think, exist. You wouldn't want it to exist, would you? Oh, what's your name? The Federal Aviation Group. Oh, what you mean for short? Yeah. Are you sure? Let me come back to you in a couple of minutes. I might have to change a couple of spellings there. Anyway, the FDA, Federal Department of Aviation, the FAA, and indeed it is the FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority. I think it's the Federal Aviation Authority, isn't it? No, it's not the Federal Aviation Association, is it? Is it administration? Okay, sorry about that. The association, you won't get me, I'm part of the union, you won't get me. So anyway, the Federal Aviation Administration, okay, but that's one I got wrong, isn't it? Other than that, I think we've done pretty well. 29 coming up, folks. Okay. Right, we're ready. I got that right, didn't I? I got that right in terms of the it is correct, but I just got the word association wrong. But yeah. Okay, question number 29 coming up, folks. We'll just quickly skip past that one, shall we? I thought it was authority. Which engine powers the new Boeing 777X, folks? Which engine powers the new Boeing 777X? Engine Alliance GP7000, the Rolls-Royce XWB, or the General Electric GE9X? And that is the engine bolted on the side of their test platform, the Boeing 747. And look at the size of it compared to that, either whatever that is, a CF6 or whatever it might be. What engine is it? GP7000, Rolls-Royce XWB, or the GE9X? And how many people have got that right? Congratulations, 276 people correctly answering the GE9X, which just has a phenomenal fan blade dimension. I think it's like over 4 meters for the outer casing of the engine, just phenomenally big. Funny enough, making the GE90 look quite small, really. 96 people saying the XWB, 32 people saying the Engine Alliance GP7000, which is the engine that powers the A380 along with the Trent 900. 2 engines available on the A380, GP7000 or the Trent 900, but 276 people, Boeing 777X, and doesn't it sound amazing? So we're going to question 30 now. I do hope that this is right, Jilly. Are you ready? Oh, thank God for that. Right, okay, here we go. What is the name of the US Air Force air display team? What is the name of the US Air Force air display team? Is it the Blue Arrows, the Thunderbirds, or the Blue Phoenix? What is the name of the United States Air Force air display team? Blue Arrows, Thunderbirds, or is it Blue Phoenix? She wore blue velvet. United States Air Force air display team is... That's the last time I have to use that, I think. It is indeed... 302 people getting it right. 302 people saying the Thunderbirds. Again, middle question. Blue Arrows. We should maybe, instead of having 4 answers, just have 2. Well, yeah, it would be a speed thing, wouldn't it? What is the name of the USA? Yeah, yeah, we could try it, couldn't we? How would you lot? Peter Room, how are you doing? Sue Lawson, Adrian Tremlett, Middle again, Mel Singleton. Here we go. What is the name? US Air Force display team. Of course, it is the Thunderbirds. So I'm not touching anything now, Jilly, because we are now going to go to the calculating results. So I don't want to press that arrow, do I? I do? Okay. Yes, we do have a picture of our good friend, Mr. Partridge. Okay, here we go, folks. Let's calculate those results. Oh! What, are they all seeing that now? Are they all seeing that? Oh, that's right. is the next quiz. Matteo's rooting for Joe McInerney. We're very good friends. There we go. That's good, isn't it? Les Tankard loving it. Little Aviation, Peter Room, David Reed. What a great time. Brilliant, man. Good to see you guys just relaxing, man. Graham Laidlaw, first quiz enjoyed, will be back. Brilliant. Kelvin Grant, Mark Costigan, Hilly Hogg, Mel Singleton, Hodgie, had fun with the quiz. Egbert 21, Scotty 2. Oh, that's nice. R&B Badger, Mark Duffy, Russ CT, Little Aviation. Crew Rest 69, my wife wants to watch Casualty now. Alaska Airlines, love it even though they didn't pour. Random Plane Spot, Ian Wilson, thank you. Lee Hale, Mike Forbes, loving the tunes tonight. Back of the net. If you missed the beginning of the show, folks, make sure you head to the beginning, right at the very beginning of the show, because it's something that we planned, and I was like, no, Jilly, no, Alan, you can't. All right. Yeah, funny, man. David Raymond, first time in a quiz, great fun. Mark Barr, Mirrorman, Rav H, Crew Rest 69, Nicola McCarthy. Oh, may not always do very well, but learning a lot. Thank you very much indeed. Great fun. Sue Lawson, Charlotte Leary, another great quiz. Thanks so much for your efforts. They are so appreciated. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you to everybody for your fine words of support. We love you guys, and it's great to see so many cool people getting involved as well. I think, do we have a winner, Jilly? Hodges hoping to be in the top 50. Great questions. Well done, Paul Skilling saying. Neil Tassel, Spitfire RAF 100. Thank you very much indeed, folks. I hope the questions weren't too difficult. Hope they all worked out for you. And of course, we try to sort of like, you know, make some of them as easy as we can, but obviously we need to sort of like, well, you know, maybe we'll do a kids one. How about we do a kids one? Is there enough demand out there for us to do a kids aviation show, like the basic one, you know, for the real beginners in aviation? And I know there are thousands of you out there, folks, so maybe we'll look at doing something like that. Shane Smith, thank you very much. Okay, GP. Let's go for the winner, and after it, when you click the winner, Jilly, yeah, we're not going to have that. Is that it, or because can we scroll it to see how people did, or does it do those big sort of like covers the screen? Oh, it's just like a leaderboard. Okay. So you're going to bring up the winner, Jilly. Are you going to bring up the winner? The winner.
Released back in 2018.
Okay.
Big news.
David Crook, my wife got more than I did. Here we go. Go for it.
Before that, my new
Where is it?
Roxanne Emery, gold in the race.
Oh, there. That's you. Okay. Loading it. Enderberg won it. Joe McInerney, Enderberg, 2,470 points. Put that one in your book, Ender. Joe McInerney, Young Joe, TCC, Crew Rest, Love Child, TriStar, I Love Joy Division. Always there in the top 10 Joy Division. And Young Joe, TCC, and Joe there, El Capitan Mateo, up in 10th place, Monarch Airlines, Weedy, Clipper 747, BA 787 Captain, top 20, Matt and Elise, Ashley Sparrow, in 17th place, Mike Oxlong, Cardinal Pilot, Super Mac, Tech Guy, Chicky Jr., VP Martini, Sam Beck, who was leading it after round one, I think, up there in 24th place, Dr. Cliff Corey, Dave H. Teotu, Patrick, that cockchafer, Martin Forbes, Alistair, KNS Aviation, Big Mac, London Heathrow was always there, Bailey T, D-Mac, Brensky, LW, Paradave. Thanks, Paradave, for everything you do, by the way, and thank you to all our hard-working NHS and frontline staffers as well, guys. XWB 1000, Craig, Dave 76, Alberto, Ian and Deb, Adele, Tamas Ecker, Ben Brown. This is going to go off, this music, any moment now. It's just going to kick in. Slippery Jim, fly bad. Hodgie, 51st, he wanted top 50, didn't he? Oh, Hodgie. Slippery Jim. What? Kerry Fino, Tom Tarbuck, Emily there in 55th, Rolls-Royce, Droof, 8th Shear, Ayrshire Hornet, Mark Duffy, Suggy, Soulboy. Here we go, it's going to kick off any second now. Rob K, Paul Groom, Rush, Green Ronnie, Keith August, Keith Cornell, Play Spotted Dave, Tim, Matty Tate, David Reed, Zach. There's your top 100. Oh, are they? Oh, brilliant. Norfolk and Chance, the new series on Channel 4 next week. Norfolk and Chance, Jilly. Have to look out for that. Norfolk and Chance, the new series on Channel 4 next week. James Perry. Don CH from your prize, top 100. Well done, mate. Gillian, Chris, Andy, Russell, Jonathan Fowler playing. Negro Junction. He was doing quite well, wasn't he? Simon Webb. Gary McIntosh, BG Plays, David Raymond. Mike T, 109. Rhino Mittens. Van Air. Alec and Becky. Andy T. Concrete Cow Airlines, there it is. Egbert and Gemma, the worst name for an airline. Concrete Cow Airlines, how may I help you? Yeah, I'd like to book. Don't worry about it. Egbert and Gemma, Mark Caran, Deal, Aviation Talk, Julie Chaston, Keith Koff, Paddy, the Masons, Tommy, Max Thompson, Andy, Ty, T1, Shorty, Fly Monkey, Sir John Laura, Tom Gardner, Niall Gillingham. I think we're done, really, aren't we? 2 Ronnies. 747, Holly there in 142nd place. Chris, Mike, Glenn, PG, VCG, Turbo Tim's World, James, 747. Scotty Feltham, Formula First, Uncle Rocks. Nurses rock, indeed they do. Geek Tom, Lel, Battered Sausage in 166. Luke Cook, the Humber Massive in 168. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. It's all about the taking part. So Scotty Topley, 181st. Andy Mac, Angela, Ron Clark, Norfolk Fuel. 777X, 190th. Got a couple of questions in for you, my friend. Iron stick. Okay, so there we go. Biggest of jets. Bravo! David Arctic Stall, I'm guessing that is. Go Country Stew. We are the thick duo. Royal Birkdale. Wow, folks, how about that? You did really well. So I think that's about it, ladies and gents. We'll be back tomorrow for some more stuff here on Big Jet TV. It'll be a little bit easier compared to what this is, I have to say. Be playing out some of our usual stuff that we've been doing over the last week or so, and of course a lot of the stuff that we're playing out is actually members only streams that we did either recently or some time ago. So this is a lot of people are seeing this for the first time, so it's a pleasure to bring it to you, but it just gives you an example of what it's like in terms of you know, when you're a Big Jet TV first class or super class member, you get to come with us on these exclusive overseas tours, which nobody else can watch because it is all live straight out to you folks. But apart from that, I think we're done. Thank you to Jilly, thank you to DJ Armin van Buren as well, and don't forget it folks, check them out, A State of Trance. Tell them that Big Jet TV sent you if you go on their chat, because they also do live streaming as well. Make sure that you give them a big shout out. Interestingly enough, that State of Trance episode 957, which was 26th of March 2020. Okay, so this is quite some time ago, so I can't see him there actually, so I don't know if he came in later or if he maybe was caught with the lurgy, I don't know. But anyway, make sure you check them out and get some great music out of them. But other than that, folks, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody for taking part, and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Take it easy. Thanks a lot. Sleep well, and or wherever you are, have a nice day. And we'll see you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. Okay, GP. Okay, what you got? Oh, okay. You're doing the closeout piece, are you? Okay, I gotcha. Pete Watson, Jake Jackson, R&B Badger, Robert Mendez, Brandon, Connor Rice, Shane, Scotty, Alice, Alaska Airlines, Alan Gill, Anna Lufty, another great fun night. Aviation Talk, Les Tankard, Mark Appleby, Tulane Kent, thanks again Jerry and Jilly, great fun, stay positive everyone. Emma Funnell, yeah indeed, we need to stay positive folks. Are we still live, Jelly, or am I just talking to myself? Okay, Martin Forbes, Terry Torment, Alison Baker, TC, okay TC. Thanks everybody for joining in folks, really enjoyed it with you guys. Are you ready to go then, Jilly? Look after yourselves folks. Kelvin Grant is the last one. Take it easy. Good night.